Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, the Gators will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. The Razorbacks offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really...
And the sack! All the way back at the 5. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, and you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that can really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
Steps away to find some room. He's loose at the 15. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Off play action on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And I'm really impressed with this start by this defense. Like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll try the run. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense defines and stands on the result of the play. The Razorbacks will punt it away on fourth down. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So the Florida Gators offense will go to work for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with a clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Gators have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they would love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Quickly complete. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Bringing the heat. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to the ground with the running back. Breaks into the open. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to get the corner. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Well, they're able to hit the corner. As a quarterback, when you've got an athletic tight end like that, you're sort of reading the defense's body position. If the tight end's able to get past them off the line of scrimmage and man coverage, then you're going to be throwing that corner further down the field. But if the defender's playing off because he's afraid of the speed, then you want to flatten him.
Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Man, there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking down. There's nobody in the middle of the field. The quarterback kind of just winks at him and says, I'm throwing you this post. You go get it and go score a touchdown. Man, that is exactly what happened.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Baylor proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Bears team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Oh, they dial finds a soft spot in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The play action fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll go to the ground. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Hits him in stride at the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Trying to barrel in. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. Off play action. Lets it go to the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. To the ground with the back. Got room to work. Got another in the 1st. Rolls up to the 14-yard line before being guided out of bounds. The offense lines up at its own 14-yard line. 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Out of the gun, they give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That is not what they had in mind at all, and it's going to be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Running into the open space. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
They'll ride the hot hand. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give on the inside. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Snagged out of the air. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Arkansas! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Ivory. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The give to the right. Oh, what a move. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. At the 40, there he goes. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. The Gators will have it 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Flips it out to the back. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Hands it off. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be stopped just short the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll do it himself. Is in for the score. Touchdown, Gators!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the grab close to the logo. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Pulls and fires complete. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Here comes the heat. On the run, fires downfield. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 2nd down coming up. Leaves it with the back. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to 2 minutes to play in the 1st half, and it has been a dandy. A chance to perhaps get this game tied up before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one. On target over the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They punt it away on 4th down. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Good timing on the quick out. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Allen. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Allen.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got an open man. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Makes the grab. Tight windows, no problem. The grab, the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Ivory. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. They just keep firing. Got it in the middle. It's Mayer. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Got his man quickly. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Makes the catch. It's Mayer. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Gators can really attack on this second and short. Now the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Moffitt. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Gators will try to put one on the board on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when he gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it in.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Pac-12 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and now it's a final. Oregon was anything but dominant today, but the Ducks are going to leave Autzen Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L column.
To the air on first down. Quickly complete.
Just another week in the Pac-12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got a man in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Got his man to the left. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Boy, they could have used that one to cut into the deficit, but guys, still a 3-score ball game. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Flips it out on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Under fire. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The kick is on its way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Bunch formation for these receivers. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Razorbacks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it along the sideline. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Back to pass on second down. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Gators are on the move. They'll run it from the gun. Finds a little space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Moffitt. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Trying to power it in. Touchdown, Gator! And the punishment has been extended. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, there he goes. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
The Razorbacks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Motion from the wideout. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Off the play fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Florida! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin would just steamroll teams. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off. But even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He'll keep it himself. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Power football with the run. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Finley. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Razorbacks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Trying to do it on the ground. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. The give as they work on that clock. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Mayer. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Nice move, creates some space. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. At the 35, he's open. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping up the big play.
One of the things I love about this guy is he's so hard on himself. Did a lot of good things last week, but he also threw one interception. He said that just ate away at him all week long. Coming into this game, he wanted to play perfect. No picks so far today. He's doing just that.
They'll leave it with him. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.